Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tate approaches Roman at the pub to request a leave of absence for the next evening. Roman believes that because Johnny told him they were dating, he had plans with Holly. Grady wants Tate to concentrate on repaying his debt, so Tate asks Roman to keep that information private. Chanel gives Holly pastries to go in the square. She adds one more as an act of contrition for thinking she had a crush on Johnny. Since Tate will be employed there, Chanel speculates that she will see Holly more frequently. She then expresses sympathy to Holly after learning about Nicole's difficulties. Johnny discovers a dejected EJ staring at his tablet in his jammies and robe. EJ responds that the DNA test shows Eric and Sloane's child is not theirs when Johnny questions. EJ never would have predicted an other outcome, but Nicole took it hard. As she walks in, he observes that she has been acting strangely. She growls, "Just say what you mean, EJ. You believe I'm insane." Sloane reads an article titled "Dimitri von Leischner Admits All" on the internet at home. She swoons over Ju the infant while pointing out that Dimitri didn't fully come clean. Eric emerges from behind, embracing Sloane's maternal side. He inquires as to whether Dimitri bears any responsibility for Nicole's baby's death, even though the murder charges were dismissed. Sloane gives off a guilty face. Leo brings a list of survival advice when he pays Dimitri a visit in prison. In addition, he queries his meaning when he claimed that the kid of EJ and Nicole wasn't actually dead. Dimitri describes how the infant came to be in Sloane's care, where he is being presented as Eric and her adoptive son. EJ tells Nicole that he doesn't believe she is insane when Johnny departs the estate. Her grief worries him, and he worries for her. She reassures him that it won't be like the previous time she took Sami's infant. All she wanted to know was if the child really belonged to them. She will go on, just as she repeatedly has in the past. Every day, EJ reflects on the infants they lost. They won't ever be forgotten by them. He tells her that even if the sorrow is overwhelming her right now, happiness will return. She sobs, saying it doesn't feel like it. He advises them to try for a different child. Eric is impressed when he finds Sloane working on her laptop at their apartment and holding Jude. Then, in preparation for Roman's arrival, he smells cookies baking in the oven. Roman is in awe of his gorgeous grandchild when he arrives. There's something in his eyes that makes him think of Eric as a baby. Eric presents Jude Roman Brady to his father. Feeling touched, Roman comforts his namesake while Sloane moves uneasily. Holly arrives at the pub to get even with Tate for revealing their relationship to everyone. He says he'll tell everyone that Brady broke them apart. "You dare not to," she gives commands. Chanel won't see it coming when Holly steps in to snatch her boyfriend if she thinks they're a couple. She is reminded by an irate Tate that Johnny is in love with Chanel. Holly believes all he has to know is that he has feelings for her, and she's got the ideal chance to make it happen. In order to celebrate his and Chanel's anniversary, Johnny asked her assistance in organizing a surprise. How does it help her, Tate wonders. That's where Tate comes in, according to Holly. Leo is furious in prison after finding out that Sloane took Nicole's child. Dimitri is aware that this piece of knowledge will be extremely helpful to him, and that Sloane will stop at nothing to conceal the truth. Leo isn't certain he can maintain this secrecy. Leo's awakening conscience makes Dimitri smile, yet he is urged to hold onto this golden ticket. For him, Dimitri forfeited his freedom. Please take full advantage of it. Leo will make an effort. Dimitri wishes him a happy and fulfilling life. Liam refuses to accept this as farewell. They'll visit him once more when he returns. With tears welling up in his eyes, Dimitri wants to make the most of this moment. He gives Leo a frantic kiss as he leans over the table. Leo assures him that he will see him shortly. He walks out, slid his tip sheet across the table. Dimitri, with teary eyes, observes him. "Leo Stark, have a wonderful life," he wishes you. Although EJ at the mansion is aware that they cannot replace the kid they lost, they still have hope that they will be able to realize Nicole's goal thanks to medical advancements. Nicole screams for him to get off. For her, it's eternally over. Even though he knows it's too soon to discuss, he apologizes. Nicole sobs and adds that timing is irrelevant. Although she believed she had finally broken the spell, she was mistaken. I need you to hear me when I say this. I will never become your parent. She is unsure of what to do next. If he is unable to accept that, she cries. EJ is aware of her emotions. She has Holly, he has 2 gorgeous kids, and they have each other. They lead full lives. Despite his best efforts to cheer her up, he ended in hurting her more. Nicole hopes there was a way to alleviate their discomfort. All they can do is face each day as it comes. Combined, he declares. Eric informs Roman about the DNA test when Sloane stops by to see how the cookies are doing. Returning with her slice and bake cookies is Sloane. Though they now have a child, Roman is aware that he hasn't been the most supportive of their relationship. He gives Sloane credit for making it happen and expresses gratitude to her for making his son's life so much happier. Johnny gives Chanel a kiss as they meet in the square. They make out after talking about Nicole and making jokes about Holly's crush. After breaking down, Johnny confesses to Chanel that he is preparing a surprise for their upcoming 2-year anniversary. She won't soon forget that evening. Tate isn't sure he should let Chanel stay for her anniversary meal at the pub. Since it's a significant request, he is hoping for something in return. A genuine date with Holly. Her eyes roll. Eric receives a call from the adoption lawyer Melinda was working with after Roman leaves. He expresses his regret to Eric for the loss of the baby. Eric says, "What's he talking about?" to Sloane. EJ gets up to change after he and Nicole decide to go out to dinner later. Nicole opens Leo's front door when the doorbell rings. The Tuesday, December 5th spoilers for Days of Our Lives hint at some surprising events that will occur in Salem. Someone is prepared to give up, another reveals startling ambitions, and a schemer attempts the classic DNA switcheroo. What kind of drama is the audience likely to witness on Tuesday? It's time to get started. According to Days spoilers for Tuesday, December 5, Sloane Peterson will stop at nothing to prevent Eric Brady from seeing the results of the most recent DNA tests that have been conducted. How is she going to pull herself out of this current situation when she was already able to tamper with not 1, not 2, but all of the test results? It will be up to the fans to find out. On the other side of town, Tuesday, December 5th spoilers for Days indicate that Stefan DiMuro will reveal his scheme to Ava Vitali. Given the risks involved, will she choose to help him straight away or will she hesitate to do so? In any case, it appears like Ava will consent to work with others to overthrow Clyde Weston. How close will Stefan and Ava become as they work on this scheme together? And what tricks does he have up his sleeve? Could feelings between the two partners in crime flare up? Last but not least, Tuesday's DOOL spoilers will reveal Dimitri von Leishner thinking about handing himself in. During a recent conversation, Sloane sowed the seed of doubt in Dimitri's mind by convincing him that calling the police was the only way to end this and save Lev Stark. Will Mr. von Leishner take one for the team, as the last thing he wants is for his boyfriend to get a life term in prison? Are you anticipating the episode on Tuesday? Post a remark in the space provided below. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.